Oh my goodness, we got some matchups, right? Notre Dame facing a trip to Georgia, take on the third-ranked Bulldogs. Auburn plays 4 of their next 5 on the road, and it starts in College Station versus the Aggies. And I can't wait for this one, gentlemen. Michigan heads to Wisconsin, a face-off against the Badgers. Harbaugh 0-5 versus AP top 15 opponents away from Ann Arbor in his career. Joey, let's start with that Michigan-Wisconsin matchup. What excites you about those teams going at it in the Big Ten?
I think everyone was waiting to see this one, early season Big Ten football. Michigan, a lot of people liked them early on for some strange reason. They believed that this team that hadn't been able to get over the hump was all of a sudden going to find that magic. I think more because Urban Meyer stepped down. They sort of thought, okay, well, now it's Jim Harbaugh, Michigan's chance. Going against a Wisconsin team that is, strangely enough, searching for some respect because, again, the experts sort of like this Nebraska team who had won 4 games the previous season and thought they were going to win the Big Ten West. And so this is a chance for both of these teams to make a statement. And whoever wins this game takes a huge step forward in respecting the entire country, where the other team stands a chance to fall way down in the rankings.
Yeah, and if I'm going to talk about both having a lot to prove, I want Jonathan Taylor on my team. I mean, I think that makes life a lot easier. Both, you know who else has a lot to prove? Both quarterbacks in this matchup have a lot to prove. How long are we going to continue to talk about Shea Patterson? Michigan fans get so upset, and you're knocking on Shea Patterson. Yeah, I'd like to see some growth. I would like to see him be the guy that you think he can be, because eyes come down. First of all, Michigan's been a nonprofit the way they've fumbled the ball consistently on offense, but Shea Patterson's been one of those guys. A lot of this, Joey, a lot of eyes come down right away after my first progression, and I'm not going through and making people pay. Shea Patterson has to be better. He has to hold on to the football better. He has to throw the football down the field better if Michigan wants to be what Michigan thinks that they should be and that they've been labeled to be the last several years.
Yeah, they bring in Josh Gaddis as their offensive coordinator, and it was just supposed to look different. It was supposed to be different. There's supposed to be more receivers out running routes. Past couple seasons, you watch Michigan's offense. It's 2-3 receivers running each route against 6 or 7 DBs. No one's open. It's tough to operate that way. This was supposed to be different, and it hasn't been different yet. Now, they're still undefeated, and so everything's still ahead of them. If they get this win, that changes the entire narrative of what we've said about them up till now. But up till now, it's looked just like the Michigan teams we've seen the past couple years.
Yeah, now you're going to see Jonathan Taylor. There's a lot of Heisman odds. People are starting to pile in on that one because they think this could be another breakout game like he's had so far earlier in this season.
We're so glad you're watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports and analysis, download the ESPN app. And for live streaming sports and premium content, make sure you subscribe to ESPN Plus. We'll see you there.